Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Donkey Kong owns a tower?
Apparently.
Huh.
Well, elevated structure of
His head is on the top of it, so yeah.
it's the elevated structure of terror.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finale of our...
Isn't that enemy from freaking 2?
What do you mean two?
I swear that enemy is from or Mario Land. Sorry, not.
Oh,
2.
Mario Land 2.
Mario Land. No.
You know what? Considering how kooky that game's enemy variety can be, I wouldn't be shocked. But that said, this ain't Mario Land 2. This is still Donkey Kong. And that said, welcome to the finale, where we've pretty much reached the tower, and this is literally the final level of the game.
Oh,
and,
the bedpan.
Oh my!
Oh, nice.
Oh, that would have sucked. But anyway, that said, the Rocky Valley was pretty much the last major world in the game. With the tower, it's mostly a Donkey Kong chase gauntlet sort of thing.
Ah, okay.
You know, I don't know why
Fox
Pauline is still screaming at this point. I mean, Mario's right on their tail.
The fact
not
that Pauline's been able to scream from here to Timbuktu is kind of impressive.
Her voice would be like,
Oh God!
and she
Just did that.
That was me because I still have a little bit of that cold in my throat that I could do that. I'm okay, everybody. Don't worry.
I just
Oh
imagine
wait,
it's like
I
at the
was just
very
gonna
end.
go.
But yeah,
Actually,
that,
In all
that
fairness,
I,
though, really goes to show how she was able to rock the vocals in Mario Odyssey.
that, and I know James. Then I know I can still break James with my wheezes. Anyway, go ahead. Hype.
Apologies, by the way. I'm going to be eating
You're
chocolate.
fine. You're fine. Back to you, Hype.
I was just about to say, like, the joke would probably be eventually after all the screaming, it's like, I finally caught up to you, Pauline.
Oh, if not,
Oh man,
if not, if not that, I could. Also
you weren't kidding
see-
when you said you needed those
Yeah.
lives.
If not that, I could. Oh yeah, they all add up. If not that, I could also see like I finally saved you, Pauline. Thank you, Mario.
Yo. I'll never forget you.
Oh,
What? Oh.
Oh man.
I'll never forget you, and I wish I could.
No, for me,
shit.
for me, I feel like once he reads Pauline, it goes like, hold on. I finally rescued you, Pauline.
Oh my
Now
God.
I don't want you anymore.
What is she deflating? Just like squeaking and just it just fades
Yeah.
away.
You
now I
would think
can't.
of deflating.
Now I can't. Now you say it like that, and the way you've been practically been shrieking. Now I can't unsee Pauline. Like the more she screams, the more she turns into that withered old grandma on Chocolate with Nuts.
Oh no!
What? What did he say?
You just can't wait for me to die, can you?
Yeah.
It sounds like Logan's dying. By the way.
Whoa.
Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final boss of Donkey Kong Jr.
We're gonna finally. We're actually caging him up.
Yeah, we're literally
Aww.
going in the opposite direction this time. Where instead of trapping, instead of freeing Donkey Kong, we're trapping his son.
And he is locked away for.
But that could still happen.
Oh.
Bullshit.
Serves you
That-
right, country bumpkin.
Part of that. Oh jeez. Part of that actually seems pretty.
There.
Whoa.
And teleport. Teleport, Mario.
And instead of
Teleport,
going
huh?
to free his son, he just goes off with Pauline anyway.
Donkey Kong Jr. was like teleport. Oh, that was a great teleport, Mario.
Mario.
But no. I was gonna say, in all seriousness,
What's happening here? Whoop.
nice. Ooh,
Oh, come
fancy
on.
feet.
This is old news, DK. And look, I can use them against you now.
Oh, so you have.
Seriously? Come on.
Oh, so you have to use your feet to nullify the barrel. Okay, yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, that actually sounds pretty brutal to shrink somebody down before dropping them, because again, that'd be like the Squidward. I wonder if the fall from here would be enough to kill me.
For me. Yep.
Wapology, the study of Donkey Kong?
It's first grade, Mario.
Donkology.
So, yeah, with that said, folks,
Oncology.
DK Jr. is officially out of the
Wait.
picture now, and now it's just DK from here on out, with a full-on recreation of the original, original
Oh, jeez.
25 meters. You thought the one from the beginning was the faithful recreation? No, they forgot one murder.
So looking at looking at this, does this now mean? Also, this music's really nice, actually.
Oh yeah, it's fitting climatic music.
So does this mean that these last 4 levels are really going to be a return to form to 25 meters through 100?
No, this is the only time they do something like that. The other two are still fairly original.
Alrighty. Let's rock.
Hey,
Someday I'll remember to actually grab her myself.
I have hands, right? I keep on
One of
forgetting
those.
I have hands.
My hands. Oh, geez, here we go. So, oh yeah, I don't know if you'd ever talked about this, Knuckle. I apologize if so. Matt, have you played any of these games? Donkey Kong 1, 2,
You know
DK Jr.?
I played the original Donkey Kong on arcade, but who hasn't? But also, this is very...
Hold that thought real quick. Here's what you should not be doing.
Oh, jeez!
Oh my god!
Wow!
I think I spanned too hard.
He ripped his
Ow.
head off. Okay, no, it's just a bomb. I was like, did he rip his head off?
No, he just ripped his hat off.
That was terrible. Oh my
I
gosh.
can't live without my head.
Alright, let's be
Anyway.
careful now. There we go.
There we go.
I never knew that could happen.
Anyway, I noted that this game is very much like the Mario vs. Donkey Kong
Right.
series.
It's
So,
essentially
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
essentially its predecessor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, I have played games like this.
Alright, here we go. So I don't know if you'd ever. Oh, jeez. So I don't know if you'd already mentioned this, Jays, but this is the first time you've ever beaten this game like proper.
Oh no, I've beaten this game one other time on the Virtual Console, but otherwise this is probably my second time. And honestly, I just did this purely out of just, I don't know, I just did it on a whim.
Somehow being small
There we go.
actually kind of helps.
It did.
I mean, yeah, it means the platforms don't give out as quickly.
Yeah. And now for the final bit.
Yep, a final battle up on top of the tower. And this, I'll admit, is kind of obnoxious.
Let's see.
Because first of all, you have wind physics
What?
hampering you,
What?
and much like I alluded to earlier, you need to use your own 2 feet in order to stop the barrels in their tracks, pick them up, and then toss them back at DK.
Right, they won't stop on their own anymore.
On top of that, the barrels are filled with poison mushrooms.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I was about to say, it doesn't seem that much harder aside from that.
Well, when you bring the poison mushrooms into the mix, it can definitely feel like a harder fight. Just because, again, when you're small, you can't pick up jack shit.
That's fair. Oh,
And I don't think you can pull off a handstand either in that form, which is, I don't get that either.
dude.
But granted, I guess it wouldn't matter all that much because if you're that small, you may as well be crushed by the barrel anyway.
That would suck.
Yeah.
And go.
I would
Oh,
love
geez,
if he
more.
accidentally hit Pauline.
Oh, jeez, we need more. Help! We need more.
Don't give the Nintendo ideas hype.
More.
Isn't there? Didn't we already?
And here
Didn't we
comes
actually?
people.
And he's down for the count.
Finally.
And there's no ladder for him to climb up this time. In fact, he's going to go falling right down.
All the way.
Yay.
Wait, no, it's just like.
Heart.
I would love if there was some weird roundabout way where somehow he managed to fall and continuously fall
Wait.
throughout all 10 of those other areas we were going through. Like somehow he'd fall through the iceberg, into the canyon, into the pirate ship, off of the helicopter,
Jesus
and he's just
Christ.
constantly falling and getting battered around throughout the
But wait,
world.
the game's not over yet.
What?
Yeah, the game's still. Oh shit!
He's smiling.
The tower became sentient. Actually, no. There's something else that's happening now. Because he got into a barrel
mushrooms.
full of mushrooms, but these aren't the poison mushrooms anymore.
Really?
Hello.
It's Super Donkey Kong.
God dang it.
Oh, great. So how do we...
And look, it's the hands. People like fighting hands in Nintendo games, right?
Oh my god, this
geez.
reminds me so much of Wham Bam Rock.
To be
Yeah.
fair, if you're gonna have giant hands, you might as well use them.
Yeah,
There we
that's
go.
true.
I will say, though, this is pretty...
You
Okay,
can
cool.
what?
You can walk on his nose. I will say,
I don't
this
know, that
is...
seems pretty nosy for him.
I mean, how else are you going to reach those other platforms if you decided to try and
nuts.
Oop,
tempt
and he
your
breaks
fate?
the barrels.
I will say, this is pretty interesting to have them do this for a Mario vs. Donkey Kong game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, just this is a full-on revival of DK. They figured why not just go out in style, and so much to a point where yeah, we're gonna make him fucking King Kong now.
I still prefer. I still think of that cannon that I
Oh
like.
shit! Oh shit!
Oh no!
Oh, look.
That's
we're,
why you can jump on his nose.
we're all crumpled up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do the handstand.
Yeah,
No,
By the way, every time you lose to this fight, it's right back to the beginning,
makes sense.
I imagine.
and it's kind of obnoxious.
I just imagine, like, I still like the rare canon where this is Donkey Kong Jr. as opposed to regular Donkey Kong.
What?
You mean
Wait,
Cranky?
well, no, this is Cranky we're fighting technically.
Or no, because Cranky Kong was the original. Yeah, Cranky was the original Donkey Kong, but this
Right,
one,
this one,
this
and Junior is technically the current DK.
I did not know that.
We did talk about that, though. They did change that canon, though, for some
yes,
reason.
they
But yeah,
changed
go
that,
ahead, Matt.
They changed that canon, but I'm talking about the fact that this DK is technically our current DK because he's wearing a necktie.
That's true. Oh, jeez.
How did you avoid
Well,
that?
I'm just gonna, well, right now I'm just gonna say right now, Matt. Technically, that's not true. This is still technically the original DK. Again, this is a full-on remake of the original game.
Okay, I guess.
He's getting very mad now.
Yeah, he ain't happy now because this is the final phase of the fight.
Oh man.
I don't know if I would be that good at this game. Just gonna,
Me neither.
Just gonna go out there
I
and say
remember
that.
being it once. Oh boy.
I mean, it's really not a hard game. It's just
Yeah.
again, it's easily the one Mario game where you really have to think as opposed to
Oh.
just do.
I love
Somehow.
that.
Yeah.
The one Mario game you have to think, implying that Mario games don't involve you thinking.
But I will, I will say though, having initially, we did it.
I
Oh
think
my
you
gosh.
beat him.
Not again.
Oh,
Oh,
good tentacle,
Tentacle.
Mario. Oh, there you go.
That was a very good teleport.
I love how she's just like.
Yeah, her little chopstick legs.
And suddenly, scene transition. We're in the Mushroom Kingdom now.
Oh,
Okay.
What?
Wow. Okay.
Ah,
Why
and
did you just
lasted-
leave?
I'm leaving you, Mario.
Oh, hey,
Oh, mushroom.
and thus we become.
Super Mario.
Wait,
Yay!
so this game actually tried to.
Ah!
Oh.
Wait.
How the fuck?
Wait for it.
Oh, we're strong now. We're Super Mario now.
Ooh.
Help me!
Oh.
And this is how Donkey Kong Jr. turned out.
Or
Our
not?
friends.
Yeah, now they're friends. Let's just say that this is their weekend hobby.
I was gonna say so this game also wanted to link the two between this and Super Mario Brothers.
More or less, yeah. Which is kind of weird to me because I figured Mario Brothers already did a decent enough job of that.
Huh.
Yeah.
But yeah, on that note, folks, that's pretty much the end of Donkey Kong for the Game Boy.
That was a little fun little quirky adventure.
That was weird.
Well, you weren't here for half of it, so.
Well, I mean,
Still
what did you
weird.
think of what you saw anyway?
It was weird.
Again, I think they did a pretty solid job for filling this game very consistently and densely with great material for a Game Boy game.
Oh yeah, like I said, like
Sometimes.
it really makes it's pretty much a bang, pretty much a. It's well worth the $5 or whatever you pay for it now.
Yeah.
Yep. The $5 weird dollars.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm kind of half expecting everything from here on out. Anytime Matt has to say something, is just constantly "It's
Weird." To be fair, it's not Super Mario Land weird, but it is close.
It borderlines, yeah.
But I think they had a really. I'm gonna say right now, like that first bait and switch at the very beginning. I think that was a really clever little twist they pulled off with this, and I like that.
I'll agree to that. It just led to easily one of Mario's more interesting 2D adventures.
We get to see we get to see how it all led to this.
And I'm just
Wow.
gonna say, it does bother the living heck out of me that there was only this game, and then there was Mario vs. Donkey Kong, and then Nintendo kind of forgot this style of gameplay existed, because they haven't made a proper sequel ever since.
They have not made a sequel. I think they had not made a new Mario vs. Donkey Kong since, I want to
March
say
of the Minis,
2013.
technically.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
the last game they made for it was on the Wii U, right?
No,
I believe so.
was it? I
Technically,
thought it
that was
on
March of the.
3DS.
It was but technically it was on Wii U, but it was that March of the Minis thing. But yeah,
I thought that was on the DS though, the 3DS.
It was. Like, honestly, there was a time where some of those Mario vs. Donkey Kong games were, like, they were released on both the 3DS and the Wii U. But,
true.
yeah, on that note, folks, that's it for our commentary on Donkey Kong, and, I mean, I guess it wasn't immediately obvious from our whole tone. This was mostly just something to fill in the gap for the three usuals to commentate on if ever we really need something to do. But it's nice to have some guests every now and then.
Of course,
Filler.
I tried to stay for most of it.
you did.
And I was here for one episode, disappeared, and came back. I'm like the mid-season character that you forget about in every show.
Oh,
But you come back when we need you most.
yeah. Well, on that note, folks, I might consider doing a commentary on Mario vs. Donkey Kong somewhere down the road, but probably not anytime soon. And I've only beaten the first half of that game, and I need some serious practice to even beat the second half.
Okay.
So
That's fair.
it could still be a while.
Before we do our outros, I know you said Mario versus Donkey Kong. It almost sounded like you said Marvel versus Donkey Kong.
My friendship with Capcom ended. Donkey Kong is my new friend now.
Well, I mean, considering
like-
the fact that Nintendo were the ones who published Ultimate Alliance 3,
Yeah, I mean, tell me you would
Yeah.
not pay money to see Hulk fighting Donkey Kong.
There we
you know,
go.
at this point, why not add Donkey Kong as a free DLC to that game? I'd love to see it. It actually convinced me to buy it.
No, why not go back, grab the files of Samus and Samus and Link from
The Wii
From-
version of the first game.
yeah, that they were going to include. Just
Oh,
grab
I know that.
their data and throw it into the new game.
That's cool. I didn't.
Probably wouldn't work with the engine they have.
And then also add Donkey Kong in the mix to make this joke work. On that note, folks.
Always that Donkey Kong.
Yeah. On that note, till next time, guys.
See ya.
Ook eek.
Ree-hee!